Hello to everybody. I kind of missed using that intro before, so just kind of wanted to use it again because, well, why not and all that. But hello, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well on this lovely Monday or Tuesday, depending on what time zone you are in. But yes, as you might have guessed by the title, it is 11 days until the Scarlet Hollow update. It is encroaching upon us. It is going to arrive. And they've already implemented, I think, some changes. Because they switched out what certain ability saves were. So, if you all remember back in the mines, right? You absolutely have an ability to save those kids where nobody gets trapped, nobody gets hurt, everything's fine. But they changed what ability is gonna use for that, or that you need for that to happen. Which I'm a little here and there on, because the ability now to get on that is what was it? Street Smarts. And I had been so looking forward to what Street Smarts was going to be used for, but now it's for something that's already happened. And I'm like, no, no, why would you do this? So now Street Smarts is going to be used earlier, and I'm honestly kind of bummed about that. Like, it's obviously nothing end of the world. It's not going to make me not like the game or anything like that. But just a bit like, oh man. Ooh, one thing I do want to do really quickly here. Let me pause this, because they gave somebody... Okay, here we go. We're actually gonna bump down this for a second, because they had them remake. They ended up remaking the basically the theme song for one of the characters, and that is I'm trying to find it. I thought I found it before stream and I didn't. Okay, this is this. This isn't the right one, though. Announcements. Okay, Scarlet Hollow announcements. So where's the new... Because everybody has theme songs, as it were, or tracks specifically for them, so they know when they show up or when they're in there, and then, different moods and things and whatnot. Is this the right one? Please. Alright. I just want to make sure I play the right one. The fact that I've gone and spaced her name is not helping anything, Jeez. Oh, here it is. I was just looking in the wrong place. So here's Sybil's new theme. Let me turn this up a little bit so you guys can all have a good listen. Oh, why did it stop? Come back here. So lovely and peaceful. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's like 2 minutes and 44 seconds. love the music of this game so much. Alright, I gotta pause it there, because otherwise we're gonna end up listening to the whole thing, and while I know that's not exactly a bad thing, we've got some holler to get through, because, oh... We go from the nice tunes to this. Alright, let me just check this really quick to make sure it's not too loud. Is this alright for y'all? Okay. It's just something else, you know? Alright, now, continue. That's right, we just cleared episode 1. Oh, that's right, episode 2. Yep, let's go. No, I'll just guess as to what the hap is fucking-ing. Open my eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing. Kids like you... No, wait. Your gaze wanders around the room. The window in the woods beyond. As I've played through this so many times... I do tend to get a bit silly with it the more I play of it. And then, you know, crash into a solid wall when we run into new stuff. A familiar oh wait, I forgot. What abilities do I have? That's right, talk to animals and book smarts. I apparently speak French! Hometown nest. Can't help but remember. Oh, that's right. Can't help but remember Duke slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about y'all, but I'd understand if you just didn't get out of bed. Like, I'll just spend my week here, you know, leading up to the funeral. Tabby doesn't want my help with anything, so we can just vibe, you know? We're told to stay here anyway, so, you know. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. Let's check on Dustin. Oh, excuse me. Oh, good, he's still here. Human is back! Good morning, Dustin. How are you today? Dustin, feel good. Had productive night. Got bread. I see that you have bread now. Yes, Dustin found a bread. Dustin also ate a bug last night. Good night for Dustin. Oh, I hope they do Dustin plushies or something. Have you met Frou-Frou? Monster. Aw. Can I talk to you about something horrible that happened last night? Human can always talk to Dustin. What happened? I love this little creature. The woods are full of monsters and I can't go home. Home, not place. Home warm feeling Dustin makes for place. Like dresser. Or new nest. I kind of feel like those are Dustin's now. I kind of wish I hadn't given all of them to Dustin though, like, did I really have to also sacrifice my socks? Alright. It was nice to catch up, Dustin. I'll leave you be. Okay. You gently close the drawer. The closet, I guess? Great, the doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all. Though after everything you went through yesterday, that's hardly a consultation. Yeah, the doll's not haunted. Maybe the rest of the closet is haunted. Alright, let's look out the window. There you are, you motherfucker! Careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden. Funny you should mention that, because, I mean... It's like a fucking game of I Spy. Actually, is anything else out here? Yeah, let me move my mouse. What do y'all see? Y'all see anything else out there? Because right now I'm just seeing himself right there, and... maybe that is it, but don't trust. And there he goes. For a second, you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal. It could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Maybe you'll head out there and investigate after you finish waking up. I don't think I'll text Stella because she's probably having her own morning thingy. Or maybe she'd appreciate the text considering all the shit that happened. It's probably a good idea to check in with your new friend. You can't imagine she's holding up too well. Yeah, yo, what up? Fuck no. Memes. Memes are the best method of communication. Might take her a minute to get back to you. In the meantime, get dressed. Time to start your day. Back in the kitchen, Frou-Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Her pupils dilate and her tail twitches. I see you are still here. How unfortunate. Gretchen sends her regards. Oh god, can I pronounce this? Cerberevit Tojurus? I probably butchered that horribly, and I'm so sorry. That creature has not yet returned to whatever vile pit of hell it crawled from. Merde! Truly ours is not a kind god. Excuse me, ma'am, may I pet you? That filthy pair of hands will not befoul my fur. Hey! What's up? Did you know the police called me this morning? You've only been here one day and you've already had a run-in with the cops. I did tell you I saw someone die last night. So you did. It was late. I was tired and assumed Stella put you up to a little joke after dragging you into the woods. Anyway, does it really matter? In what sense? It kind of matters that someone's dead, Tabitha! Tabitha! Some old farmer disappeared after going hunting in the middle of the woods at night. So what? You're making a lot of assumptions. I could fill you in, you know. That's not... Also, disappearing after going hunting is not the same as I saw somebody, you know, absolutely eat shit in the woods. Like, that's not what happened. Tabitha! Tabitha, please! Something like that was bound to happen eventually, and frankly, you're lucky it didn't happen to you. Still, they had quite a few questions about you, Blaze. Or you asked, don't worry, I told them that you're an upstanding citizen. Thank you. But I'd rather not waste my time talking to cops. It's irritating, and this is already a very difficult week. No, that's so fucking understandable. Like, your mom died, you're planning a funeral. I didn't plan for this, though, okay? I'm sorry. Just don't put anything else on my plate right now, okay? I genuinely just want to apologize. I'm sorry. Good. Gotta get to work. But listen, you better stay out of trouble today when you're home by sunset. I don't want to hear complaints. Just do what I ask and you won't have any more problems. Sunset. Okay, but no, I wanted to... Damn it! It wasn't... I mean, I don't think it was my fault. Once again, you're the only human in the estate. Seems you make a habit of first impressions, non? Yeah... I just wanted to give her a genuine apology for the shit that happened, even if I wasn't the direct cause of it. The cat chuckles mockingly. Ah, fuck you too. A text from Stella. It's another tired cat. Hope you're holding up okay, or as good as you can with all the stuff we saw last night. I was up most of the night, on cryptid forums. No real answers yet. I'm at the library now if you want to join. Have scones. I'll be there in a bit. Still waking up. Alright, let's go with PBJ. Because I don't trust whenever I'm gonna get to eat, because it ain't much. Yeah, we saw something. And we know what that something is. Yeah... Unfortunately, like... I mean, let's take it all in, sure. I do love this. The greenhouse. Still, the fact of, like... Wait, are those birds? Oh, no, they're cherubs. Okay, they're just... Okay, never mind. This was made before Slay the Princess. I don't know why I'm looking for Slay the Princess stuff in here. And most strikingly, behind a pair of rusted metal gates at the very peak of the mountain sits a graveyard. You can just make out a few of the headstones, the scarlet name carved deep and proud into their faces. You notice what a good view someone would have of your window if they stood where you're standing now. Yeah, this is why you close your blinds. Also, is our room above the kitchen? Huh. And we check the ground for clues. Yeah. Ew. I'm hoping at one point we get to mention this to Stella, because I can't remember a time we got to mention this to Stella, and I would like to mention this to Stella at some point. Oh yeah, we think of the specter from the night before. And we take a photo. Hey, Stella! What I found on the garden across from my window. No way that's Tabitha-sized. Alright, well, apparently making it up to my cousin is not cleaning the guest bathroom. Why is my phone... You always pick the worst times to go off. No, shut up. Tabitha was right. After more adventures, you're not leaving the estate. You're gonna do what you're told. Tabitha isn't here to stop you now. Well, she just said to get back before sundown. So we're just gonna try and do that. Like, you know, we did before and it never works. Who knows? Perhaps this time. The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday. You didn't know that the woods were full of monsters and strange men who knew your name. You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement. But the woods are still, at least for now. Yeah, we don't have the anguished doughboys just yet. Onward! The autumn-tinged mountains, sprawling for miles in every direction, now feel less like beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage. The phone buzzes in your pocket. Geez, that's creepy. All the more reason to come to the library. Yeah, that's kind of, you know, I didn't want to stay here. Look what I found at the library. She said she was up all night thinking about the video, adding you to the group text. I'm only here because it's quieter than the store. Or was, lol. I'm trying to figure out what animal that could be. I don't buy into this harbinger of doom stuff. We know what animal they are. They're ditchlings. They are harbingers of doom. Okay, I'm just... Actually, hang on. No, not that one. Okay, it's a little funny that the dash is there, like she got cut off mid-text. Like, oh no, Kanika took her out! I didn't say that I'm out. I don't feel like sending a heart emoji. You know, just on my way. On my way, whatever. More energy than I probably have, but like, you know, sometimes you're just like, but you're like, laughing emoji. I don't fucking know. Yay, we're in town. Nobody's fucking here. Hey, Avery! The biggest thing to come into town since the coal mine. Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you. Well, fuck. You went out with Stella last night, right? Yeah! Did something happen out there? She barely even waved when she walked by. Well... Fucking, you know what? We're just gonna talk about fucking everything. I don't give a shit. Those things were, but they killed Duke and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Duke is dead? Yeah. It's true, I'm afraid. That's awful. Has anyone told Bo? No! Because the cops fucking suck! Ah! Oh, okay. Yes, he's taking it as well as you can imagine. I'll be going up to check on him today, the poor lad. Oh, were you the one who told him? I can't believe you had to see that, Blaze. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. It's changa and lemon balm. It always helps me on bad days. If you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyway, it's up to you. See you around, Blaze. See you, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. Better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Badly! Nobody asks me how I'm doing. Everything's shit right now. Please do not hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. Why doesn't anyone in this town seem to know or care that a man died? The town has a hard run of things, Blaze. People here lead difficult lives. Their pasts are full of death. No one in Scarlet Hollow is a stranger to it. Kanika and Miles lost their father, not but a few years ago. We've all just had to learn how to live with it in our own ways. As for your encounter with the police, people tell a lot of stories up in the hills, especially city folk who wouldn't know a bear from Bigfoot. No offense, of course. But I'm afraid that means most folks aren't going to take your claim very seriously, at least not until they see what you saw with their own eyes. Be gentle with them, Blaze. Sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things that need tending to. Stay safe. God bless. I don't mind being soft with them. I just... Ah! What did I touch? What did I touch? Okay. I just very much appreciate having the knowledge of, all of that. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. I'm going to swing by the diner. Hello. Yes, breakfast. I'm just gonna talk to Avery. Hey there, stranger. You can exchange words when he sidles up with a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this. Boink. The sound a pen makes. Pen, like pink pen. Yeah, that's a hard one. Yeah, Sudoku's fun. Go with Sudoku, man. Also, what if I wanted coffee? That's still really sweet of them. Like, they don't even charge me for this, as far as I know. So, thanks for telling me about last night. If you really want to go into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. I appreciate that! I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna fucking fill him in. You share everything. Glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you witnessed. Wow, that's some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. Monsters in the woods? I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. How exciting. Yeah. Now that I think about it, when the cops came for their morning coffee, they mentioned something about going out into the woods to look for someone. It must have been Duke. They seemed so disconnected from it. I figured it couldn't be very serious, but wow. They seemed weirdly suspicious of me. I don't get it. They saw Stella's footage. They saw what happened out there. But it feels like so far all they've done is hound me. Hey, I don't know if it'll help your anxiety, but even if they think you did something, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't bother going after you. Avery? Avery! One, this is cops we're talking about, and two, like, dude, you're... Why are you the one telling me not to worry about cops? You should be the one telling me to worry about the cops. Hello? Anyway. Those cops come in here every day, and I feel like I know them pretty well by now. Let me tell you, they have no follow-through. I can't tell you the number of complaints they've just, like, dropped after a day or two. And I'll vouch for you if they try anything. Thank you, if nothing else. I hadn't pegged you as a transplant. Where are you from? I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more. I've lost track. Dude. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job, and who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Yeah, after 3 years, I could get that. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folk grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be part of. You regret moving here? I don't think I have the choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. Why'd you leave Charlotte, if you don't mind me asking? Nah, it's cool. I was having some issues with my folks about my education, which, wasn't great, especially since I was stuck under their roof. When my aunt heard about it, she offered me a job and a place to stay. The rest is history. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've felt like an outsider here the whole time. People are friendly, but just, yeah, exactly. There are way worse ways to be, but I'm not sure I'll ever feel like I belong here. Nah, I'm not gonna harp on him on that, because I get what he means by exciting. He doesn't, I mean, if nothing else, his character's expression was exciting, but not in a good way. Like, something happened. Fuck, there goes the monkey paw. Let me know if you have, we're on the case, but I hardly know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything? Definitely. Oh man, looks like my shift is starting. Hope you're doing a bit better. Thank you. The diner's where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Thank you. I really appreciate that somebody wanted to make sure I was doing okay. Nah, screw the general store again. We're just going to the library. Gretchen! Puzzles! Wait, puzzles! What must have been a say? I don't care. Puzzles. Yes, that's nice. Oh, hey, you made it. No, puzzles. Puzzles. You made it. Glad you could join us. Indeed, I am elated that you're back. Did you send my regards to that foul feline? Ooh, do I be subtle or obvious about this? Whatever, we're going with transparency. Don't worry, Gretchen. I told Frou-Frou all about our little adventure last night. Wonderful! I hope she stews on that for a long, long time. Did you just try and talk to Gretchen about Tabitha's cat? Okay, I know, like, I'm actually talking to Gretchen, but who also just doesn't talk to animals? Like, I don't know. It's not the first time. She talked to Gretchen yesterday and said some wildly insightful stuff. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she can actually talk to animals. One paranormal mystery at a time, please. Morning, Blaze. You look tired. My goodness, whatever happened to common decency? You can't go around telling someone they look unwell. You look marvelous, Blaze. Oh, thank you, Gretchen. You can't just tell someone they look tired. It was kind of, hard to sleep, all things considered. All of those dreadful creatures in every nook and corner. It's a wonder you got even a wink. Exactly, Gretchen. I can't say I got a wink myself. Yeah, same. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Oh! Before I forget, we've got to talk about that photo you sent me this morning. Kanika, check this out. Blaze found it in Tabby's garden this morning. Right in line of sight of her room. Okay, well, at least I can talk to these guys about it, I guess. Sippies, because I'm doing a lot of rating. What is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. This is just a wild sentence to say, and I want to say it. The opossum that lives in my dresser says that 2 people live at the estate. I thought he might not have realized Perlaney died, but I wonder if this is who he was talking about. Tell Stella that I was the one who broke Mr. Jingles. Maybe then she'll finally understand the connection that you and I share. Kanika and Stella silently glanced at each other. Gretchen wanted me to let you know that she was the one who broke Mr. Jingles. Oh my god, you actually can't talk to animals, can't you? What? Mr. Jingles was the name I had for that little snake toy Gretchen had as a pup, which she broke. I kept asking, who broke Mr. Jingles? Like I didn't know it was her. If this is gonna be a recurring bit, I might as well play along. I'm not thrilled about this. No kidding. Maybe you'll be safer if you don't stay at the estate. Do you think it'd be that creep we saw outside of the general store last night? I knew your name and those boot prints match up with the mining getup. Well, apparently I missed a lot last night, huh? You're not talking about Wayne, are you? The guy that keeps coming to my mom's tea room? Oh, that guy, the one guy. I think there's something really wrong with him. No shit! Yeah, we are. I wonder if there's any connection between that guy and what happened in the woods last night. Not exactly. Like what? I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we do have a whole prophecy of impending doom angle to explore, and this photo is weird. Can't stop thinking about those splatters on the ground. If you ever left those prints as sick, maybe it's from the creatures you encountered. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. Your library is incredible! Can't imagine how much work you have put into the books! Books! Oh, thank you. Hey, Oscar, this is Blaze. You know, Tabby's cousin? Oh, I should have known you were Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. I'll take that as a compliment. Not that I knew her very well. She was a little kid when she left. Why were you squinting at me? That Scarlet resemblance, it's, strong. Thank you? I'm Oscar. Why am I pronouncing it like that? Oscar Guerteres? Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm taking a sip. I'm Oscar. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hi, it's me. I'm the head librarian, and only librarian. Don't worry. Sometimes people just trip over their tongues and it just happens. We move on. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, and I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are being too kind. But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I want to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know, the crowd she usually hangs around with, unfortunately. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. The what? It's this really shitty place these guys are going to be living in soon. It sucks. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. I should really have a talk to Rosalie when she gets home. Okay, but ditchlings and teen shit, like maybe not right now? Ditchlings? Oh yeah, that's actually why we're here. Sorry, just Gretchen's 1,000-yard stare. Also, if you know, you know. Doesn't ring a bell. Dang. Okay. Yep. Are we worried about something? Well, we don't know it yet, but, I mean, yes, but for the love of everything, keep Pixel inside. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Aw, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal. Well, ain't you the sweetest thing on two legs? I forgot I gave her a southern accent. I remember now. Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. Not quite. I'm pretty sure Stella is barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. Well, I mean, but she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in these woods. Those woods, these woods, the woods. Shit's out there. A man is already dead! I'd say there's plenty reasonable to play it safe. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble. And we'll make sure to keep her eyes peeled. Okay, but like, an adult man who knew what he was doing died. Like, come on. Blaze, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad's worried about her? Yeah. Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls out a chair. All right. It's going to be so much faster with two of you here to help out. Got our snacks, got our books. Let's get this research party started. Okay. I've already read all of these before, including the extra books. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that again. This is just... We're tabbing through this shit. Like, it's really cool and everything. You could either play the game yourself, or you could watch the previous playthrough or something. And I love all the stuff they have in here. I really, really do. I have read it myself more than once. But, I'm sorry. And we have Mothman, the Jersey Devil, the Jinxing, the this, the Wampus Cat, the Tommyknockers, the Taily-Poo. And we're done. 50 million books later, and now I gotta sneeze. Hang on. Okay. You close the book and put it back. I think I'm all done. Let's check in. Alright, we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night. We can rule out any natural disasters as to what brought the ditchlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? Find anything? Pixel! Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Almost on instinct, Stella slams her book shut. Ah, hey Pixel. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Pixel, my dear friend, it has been too long. How have you been? Hungry. Did Stella bring the good stuff? Haha, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Aw, yeah, snack time. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought of that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Hey, Pixel. What do you think about the monsters we saw at the woods? I'm an indoor cat. I don't know anything about no woods. I just hang out in the library, especially now that our house has got haunted. Wait, your house is haunted?! What? Hey, how'd you know that? What? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, I gotta take a screenshot. This is too funny. Oh my gosh, just look at everybody's face. It's like, wait, your house is... Okay, we're continuing. Oh, I just got a vibe. Whatever, no, but Pixel told me. Blaze is either psychic or she can talk to animals. It's a long story. Just roll with it. Kanika! We've been living in the library for a little bit. It's been great. Way more snacks. Way more scritches. Except sometimes there's too many scritches. Hold up, what kind of haunting are we talking about here? Unexplained noises? Objects appearing in strange and unfamiliar places? Aw, Oscar, don't go getting our hopes up like that. Ah, nothing like that, sorry. The floor in Rosalina's bedroom just keeps seeping blood, and I've seen a strange figure in the hallway a couple of times. Wait, you've seen a full-body apparition? Can I see it? Stella, how many times have you gone on ghost hunts to be tricked by shadows? You know what's gonna be. But what if it's an actual ghost? Ha! Ha ha! What if, right? It's worth looking into. Y'all are more than welcome to come to check it out. Maybe tomorrow night? Yes, we'll be there. Yeah, that sounds like a fun way to spend the evening. Can't wait to get spooked by some creaky floorboards. Why did you let a paper shredder freely wander the library? Why don't you mind your own business? Have you seen this little guy's face? How can I say no to that? No. But I want to give pets. Look at him loaf. Pet. He's so cute. Okay. Alright, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if you all need anything. Alright. So I read the huge-ass book. Oh my god, you read that? That book was assigned as punishment if we misbehaved in school. It's an excellent sleep aid. NyQuil and melatonin have nothing on historical buildings of Scarlet Hollow. Rumor has it that nobody has read it from cover to cover. You guys are missing out. That's one of my favorite books here. Such rich history. Guess we're just kindred spirits, Blaze. I salute you, my good sir. Look, this town is deep lore, and I'm for it. I want to know this shit. Give me the lore. Oh, definitely. I brought this book here for a reason. I'm just surprised someone finally got through it. So, when are we all gonna tell me the mayor's a dog? Dang it, I was hoping it'd be a surprise. Scarlet Hollow hasn't had a human mayor since the 1920s. Yeah, if you were hoping the mayor might be able to help us out here, you're out of luck. I'm afraid it's true. Mayor Jimmy is a rascal and not to be... No, wait, hang on. I'm afraid it's true. Mayor Jimmy is a rascal and not to be trusted. Now hold up, Kanika. Can't Blaze talk to animals? Maybe she can get the mayor to help. Stella, how would that even work? It's not like we could just tell people the mayor told Blaze to listen to them. I can't believe I'm even talking about this. You're right, though. You're right. Back to our mayorless drawing board. What happened to the estate? At some point, the hill it was built on just started falling apart. I think it's pretty stable at this point, though. The hill, not the fucking house. Is it? Stella, you've seen that place. And half of it is still mostly okay. Girl! I continue to heavily question what you deem as okay. And mostly okay. Why don't people go to church? The pastor sucks right now. And has weird vibes. Hospital's named after my family. It's kind of weird. It's not a hospital anymore, though. By the way, we know the person who lives there. Hey, we got this house. Yeah, it's been around a while. It's pretty cool. And something happened and it split down the middle. Duke Precious Soul was one of the last two Callaways left. I guess it's just down to Bo now. Ah! I can't imagine what he's going through right now. About the coal mines. Get cold sweats just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself. I love a good crevice. Gay! Anyway. What happened about the mine collapse? There's a union for a little bit, but it didn't last. There's not a whole lot written about the past century here. Yeah, the Scarlet Hollow mine isn't exactly the most ethnically run business. I'm sure Tabby runs the mines better than Charles Shaw did. Still hasn't let the union in, though. There's a reason she and I don't talk. Yeah, and I've kind of figured that out to mostly be that you've held, like, an elementary school grudge or hatred or thing against her. Like I even talked to you about this, Kanika. I almost understood where you were coming from because you had a lot of good points. Like, girl. You just hate her on, like, this whole new level. And it just feels way too personal. Like, girl? History tends to be written by the winners. Maybe there's more to Charles Shaw's... Maybe there's more to this guy's story. Normally I'd be inclined to agree with you, but we're talking about an old-timey coal boss. I'd be shocked if he wasn't cutting corners. Blaze does make a fair point. Shaw was certainly the problematic figure, but there might be other details that were lost to time. Sure, but the guy was run out of town on a rail. And that's not a figure of speech. Back then, they actually tied you to a rail and ran you out of town. Yeah, I know. I still don't understand that. Like, they tie you to a rail, they pick up the rail, run you out of town, and then, like, just ditch you somewhere, and good luck cutting yourself free or something? Is that it? I'm so confused. Maybe that is it. He got off easy, if you ask me. Considering how he died, and that it wasn't his fault, I don't know about that. A union-busting mine collapsed from poor working conditions. Color me surprised. Yeah, it's pretty awful. That's what that sculpture out the front is for, commemorating all the men and children who died that day. Every kid in Scarlet Hollow learns about the collapse of 1918. Our teachers love to emphasize how many children they had working down there, probably to try and show us how good we have it, or whatever. Low bar, if you ask me. You know, that could be what the ditchlings are warning us about, another collapse. Writing it down for a list of potential disasters. Yeesh, Stella, that's morbid. And besides, it was all Charles... We just discussed that it might not have been his fault. The labor market is way more strict now. There's no way you could get away with the kind of safety cutbacks he pulled. And also, Tabitha's running it a lot better than it was before. Like, even better than her mother ran it. Like, she's doing her best to haul it up, and her mother passed away very recently. Y'all don't actually think the mine's about to collapse, right? No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, of course not. Phew, had me worried for a second. Don't give me that luck. Had to give Tabitha any credit. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Mine is safer now than it was back then. Still, what a horrible thought. Kanika, this is another thing. Like, you could still dislike her and everything, but, and I mean, you are giving her credit, because it is safer now than it was back then. Because, like, the girl could do her job. Like, there's no denying that. This was, for better or worse, drilled into her. You never know. It's important. Yeah, that's fair. They're bound to be relevant in some way. Hard to argue against that, but it doesn't really give us much to go on. Just because something seems obvious doesn't necessarily mean it's right or relevant. Yeah, but still. Any luck with Rosalina? No. What were you saying about nuclear incidents? I'm sorry, did you say they buried it? Y'all need help. Do y'all need something dug up? Because if so, I'm your gal. Yeah, this place is fucking far. I don't think we have to worry about that. Sad about not having to dig something up. We also really shouldn't be looking too much in this whole disaster angle. Those creatures are... Whatever those creatures are, they're biological. You never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. Yeah. And the 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. Thank you, Fallout. I've missed this. We'll talk about Silas. What a revolutionary biography. Really glosses over all the war crimes to paint a picture of a self-made man. It's a perfect example of why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of just trusting the first thing you read on a subject. Yep, dude was a monster. Sorry you're related to him. Thanks. Built on atrocities. It's practically collapsing on itself. No offense. Maybe that's why the ditchlings are here. None taken. Why would ditchlings? Wow, I am all over the place today. Why are ditchlings here now, though? Scarlet Hollow's been like this for as long as I can remember. Folk monsters! The goblins! Unless aliens. All I'm saying is a precedent for physical description. It's a starting point. Fair enough. Mountain lions. Definitely 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there are no... Girl! Girl, I'm gonna come for you. Why? Oh, hey, what are you being... Hang on, what's going on here? Something's being funky. Hello? Hang on, let me check. Frames, is it you? No, everything seems okay. Okay. Is it alright? It's alright on your end? Well, alright. Kanika, you know there are no mountains lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. Stella, you spent one day looking, girl. Oh, Stella, one of these days you'll trust us. For the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal, sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank. Then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out. And now here we are. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of a Bigfoot. If you manage... hang on. Well, at that time, that one was me. Sippies. You got it. There we go. Sippies for all. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it. I promise. I'm holding you to it. Wade is a Tommy knocker. Maybe he's a ghost of a dead miner. Something's seriously wrong with that guy. We should definitely look into it, but I don't think it's a ghost. Yeah, ghosts tend to be tied to a specific place, though maybe he's haunting the whole town. He's not a ghost because ghosts aren't real. Also, I've seen him, like, touch stuff. Mothman and Ditchlings? Portraits of Dune? Mothman, love that guy. So does his town, I believe. Like, there's just Mothman stuff everywhere. Maybe Mothman is what happens when Ditchlings are all grown up. Oh, wait! Is that little guy always there? But they're already reproducing. And they don't have wings, and they're pale and blobby. Huh. They have a certain caterpillar vibe, don't they? Why am I even engaging with this? Portraits of Dune aren't real. Dune. The spices. Why is the Jersey Devil even in this book? Pine bears are specifically not in the Appalachia. Because he's cool? The Jersey Devil is like the granddaddy of North American cryptids, and it's kind of close to the Appalachia. Back when I was a kid, I always wanted one as a pet. Stella, that beast would tear you to shreds. I'm all the pet you need. My mom used to tell me about the Tailypoo story. I'd forgotten about it. Creepy story. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from the Tailypoo. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched your video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife. Get your shot, Stella! What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Wonder if there's any parallels between the Bell Witch and whatever's haunting Oscar's house. That's a thought. We can circle back on this tomorrow. Please, for my own sanity, let's try to stay focused on just the one paranormal incident. Kanika, I'm sure we gladly would, but this is not that kind of game, girl. Which is why we're circling back on it tomorrow. Don't look at me so sad. I have never heard of the Jinxen babies. Oh yeah, this myth is pretty buried. Like the Jinxen babies. The author managed to unearth it for this book. Get it? But seriously, whoever wrote this book definitely stretched things out so they could include some of their favorite stuff, like how the Jersey Devil's in it. Have you seen what it looks like, though? Creepy stuff. Creepy, but incapable of screaming. Yeah, that's one of those things I don't buy into. Anywhoosies. Yeah, the mines are the obvious common thread here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're just gonna go talk to the miners. And if that question gives us good reason to poke around, say, a cool abandoned coal mine, we'll cross up when we get to it. You can cross! I'm not doing that shit! I just asked you, we'll stick to the surface. Ha! Ha! Foreshadowing is a literary device. Yeah, and hopefully we can find out what happened to Wayne while we're at it. Maybe Tabitha can help us out! Ha! No. I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. I can't imagine what she'd do if we actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place. She does get a little grumpy when she's at work. She gets grumpier at work. I'm pretty sure pissed is that girl's baseline's level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. I mean, it'd be nice to have that opportunity. I guess she could have mac and cheese and I'd just have my third PB&J of the day or something. If you're okay eating boxed mac and cheese. If she lets me eat the boxed mac and cheese. Also, I mean, like, girl, if somebody told me they only ate mac and cheese, I'd be like, she okay? We can sneak around the mines, no problem. She won't even know we're there. Look at us going out on the caper together. I miss this. I missed it too. But there is something missing. Reese! I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been. Have you seen him lately? Nope. I tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad, the poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Blaze. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosaline. Which we will! Ha 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 ha! Thanks, guys. I'll keep you posted. Thank ya! Onwards! Oh, actually, I gotta take a quick pause here because it is getting dark and I need to turn on some lights so I'll be able to see. So, be right back. And I'm back. Hope you've enjoyed the trippy trips of the little birds, it seems. Okay, remembering to turn that off because I don't always remember. Alright. A second while we take a sippy. Everybody hydrate. Here we have Reese's house, which we shall certainly know of more soon. Like several of the other entries in historical buildings of Scarlet Hollow, this one still looks mostly like it did in the book. Reese, it's Stella. I bought some buddies too. Shh, not so loud. He's sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation wash over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so... The double puppy eyes. Gretchen knows when to lean into it. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Blaze would get along super well too. Hi, I'm Blaze. Vivian's kid? I know who you are. Yeah, but it's called being polite and introducing yourself and like trying to break the tension in a conversation. I don't know. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. If you want to hang out with Reese, and you just wanted to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. He's usually feeling better around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you could come too, Blaze. Thank you. That would be great. I could bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs? Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little too much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring some soda then. That's not... Okay, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale preferably. I mean, ginger ale's good. And leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know how they have those therapy dogs in hospital? Okay, but more, like, he's her therapy dog? Or she's her therapy, just saying. No dogs. Why, I'm never! The absolute gall! Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering now. See you later. I guess in Dr. Kelly's defense, like, even just from, like, forget what we know in the future, like, she's just, you know, here, just had 3 people show up expecting, like, to come in, and now she's planning, like, a quick dinner for tomorrow and stuff, and she's like, y'all, please. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. God, that woman makes me so nervous. She used to be so nice when we were kids. Always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed with Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. I mean, both can be true. Either way, I guess it's just 3 of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool. I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take too long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Blaze. Don't worry. I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Okay, well, one, I'm not gonna ask, but... Cause, like, this just, like, it's her business, you know? Like, whatever. And we find out why later, so it's like, you know. Okay, what you got, game? Why do you gotta make me choose between 2 bad bitches? Like... Also, actually, sorry. Can we just take into appreciation their different, like, silhouettes and whatnot? Just, like, shoulders, swoop shoulders, like, eyes, hair, just everything. Like, just, like, they're just standing casually, but these are clearly, you know... Like, just how much personality you can put in a person just from, like, how they stand, how they look, how they smile, and just... Okay, I'm not gonna flirt with Kanika, but I'm just... Well, no, actually, no, I'm gonna go with Stella. I'll walk with Stella. We'll meet you there. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but feel that danger lurks just beyond these trees. Hey, thanks for coming with us. With Gretchen and I mean. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I'm barely keeping myself together. I I just don't know how to let it out. Duke died out there last night. I can't stop thinking that it might have been my fault. If only I didn't drag you along into the woods. If only I did anything when everything went sideways. She didn't do anything wrong. I just wish she could understand that. She's such a good girl. Stella pauses, searching for what to say. It's like there's this guilt boiling under my skin, but the only way I could process what happened is by turning off the part of me that feels things. When I'm around other people, it's like I think of Duke dying just as a thing that happened. Like it's just part of another video. Because if I actually admit it to other people that I feel something, then I'd have to admit to myself that what happened is my fault. While this is true, we're not fucking saying that. It's like... Also, we don't even know if that's true, actually. No, never mind. Fuck that. I mean... We don't know. We don't know is the thing. Like, there's a lot of times when, you know, just about anybody looks back and is like, oh, what if I'd done things differently or better, like Stella's doing right now, and it's just... And you don't know what if. It could have gone worse, is the thing. Like, it's very easy to say, oh, what if, you know, I did this and it went better, and it's like, but what if you did that and it got worse, though? What if that? Oh, Stella. It's not your fault. Of course it's not your fault. Why is it Tabitha's fault? It's nobody's fault. You and Gretchen have gone into those woods at night dozens of times by yourself. Nothing like this has happened before. How could you have known? Thanks, Blaze. I think I needed to hear that. Yeah. I mean, Duke had gone into the woods dozens of times before nothing happened. Like, this is kind of a new and unprecedented thing, and it sucks. The conversation comes to a dramatic halt with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirling around to face the source of the sound. A bird! Let me at it! I can get it! Back off, dog! This is my stick! It actually does look like... actually does look angry. Angry burb. Oh, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. Same probably goes for the two of us. Guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much further. Whatever. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey, what's up? Y'all have a good walk? Thankfully, yes. Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. They're supposedly nocturnal, but they stopped giving a fuck about that for some reason. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we'll just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty if I'm a bit of a person non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. What can I say? I thrive in the limelight. I don't know if this is still like a Southern Belle accent. I'm just kind of going with it, you know. She's a little cootie patootie. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. I take it I'm the one of us you're talking about. Tabitha and I aren't exactly friends, and pretty much all of the miners shop at the general store. I don't want to make the folks uncomfortable, you know? It's probably for the best, Blaze. I'm gonna load this, but I want to see what happens if I tell her to do it. Can you do it? Why are you looking pissed at me? Why are you pissed? Hakuna Yatatas, jeez, girl. What? I hate to step in like this, but I really think you're the best choice here, Blaze. Like, what? Did you think it was a personal insult that I didn't say you were the best? I think I fucking slapped her or spat in her face. What if I remain silent? Okay, we just continue. So the plan. You know those cheesy rom-coms? Yeah. No, I have a Bluetooth. We can feed your questions if you get stuck. Dang, I miss doing... You're so thorough. Yeah. Hey. What's up? Something. I get my jokes, damn it. I'm in. Hacking voice, I'm in. Alright, so... Hi. Yes. Have you seen anything weird lately? Like animal sightings, weird noises, knocking in the mines, people getting sick. I have a couple of other questions. Okay, I'm gonna ask you about Wayne. He accosted me. I'm not gonna press you. I met this guy on the bus. He did this. No, okay. Thank you, bye. Yeah, they seem to think he was dead. And he's going to the next group. Alright, I'm gonna save again, because... Stop in your tracks, the shiver running up your spine as an unfortunately familiar voice calls out to you. You shouldn't have come here. It's dangerous. Was that you in the garden this morning? Don't have to be. That doesn't answer the question, Rain! Do you need help? So you aren't afraid of me. I just asked if you needed help. But you know what? Fuck it. Sure, I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna have a. Let's not be scared of him this time. Good. But do you need help? You're still not answering my questions. Protect yourself before warring over others, Blaze. No, I am bad about that. I'm the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget that. Doubt, but okay. Even if it's already too late to stop what's going to happen. Okay. Then we go save again. There's just so many. And this is why I keep saving and loading and doing all this other stuff, because these choices matter. You think they're just little side things, and sometimes they don't matter too much, but other times they do. Like, you could just have a peanut allergy in this game, and it's like, fucking damn it! Where were you when I was in the woods last night? Watching? I would have stepped in if you were ever truly in danger. Well! Bro! Get back here! I was not done talking to you. What's gonna happen? Oh, well, fuck you too! Fine! Okay, bye! Well, ain't got the jump on me. No, I'm not! It was really ominous. Yeah, I care about your Aww! I need to talk to Tabitha about this. The other miners think the guy's dead, even though he's still lurking around the camp. Totally get that. If you're sure, tipping her off might make it hard to talk to anyone else. Actually, you know what? Let's talk to her early. Let's talk to her early and see what that does. You make your way to the trailer in the middle of camp. Let's hang up. I can hang up real quick. I don't want Tabitha to think I'm spying on her. I still love all the band posters and just the photos. You went to Tabitha's trailer and find her sitting at her desk, her head buried in her hands. What are you doing here? I could just leave if you want. No, you're already here. Might as well tell me what's so important. Who's Wayne? He keeps following me. Tabitha sighs. Don't know who you think has been following you, but it's not him. If you're going to go around asking questions about Sam Wayne, you're probably going to hear some rumors. Sam was... oh, she's opening up more this time. So instead of finding it out from the miners, we're... okay. Friendly with me. He even came around to the estate a few times. A lot of the workers here just can't seem to get over it. He disappeared, and despite what a lot of people seem to be insinuating, I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know if he's alive. Whatever, it's fine. I know it's easy to blame the mean boss for that sort of thing. But I digress. If someone's been following you, you should just stay at the estate where it's safe. Okay, yeah, he was, I don't think the estate is safe. He was watching me from outside my room. Look at this boot print. Look at the picture! I can show you the fucking picture! You showed Tabitha the photo you took earlier. That's a little unsettling. Thank you for your validation, ma'am. But I assure you the estate is well guarded against intruders. Girl? How? I don't even think the house is well guarded against itself. I won't let anything happen to you this week, I promise. Girl? Look, if it'll make you feel better, I can ask some of my men about him. I doubt it will come up, and I doubt much will come of it, though. Not many employees want to get caught tattling to their boss. I think there might be a mine collapse soon. The creatures I saw last night are supposed to be some sort of portent of doom. I'm just doing whatever I can to keep people safe. Look, I get it. I really do. Stella has a knack for spinning people into hysterics over shadows. But the only credible threat to the mines right now is me not being able to do my job. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Look, I'm kind of swamped right now. I was actually getting ready for a big meeting when you walked in. But if you want, you can just wait here for an hour so I can swing back when I'm done and pick you up. Just don't go around bothering my men. Don't move a muscle. Don't so much make eye contact with them. They're supposed to be working. But there's a cafeteria and I'm hungry. The food might be shit though. I don't know. I will do the thing until I am no longer allowed to do the thing. I'll see you then. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hey, is everything good? Tabitha was actually really helpful. Like, goddamn. This was awesome. Tabitha was actually really helpful. Let's meet back up. Really? That's incredibly surprising. No secret around here. Investigation! It's not gonna happen, but let's go. Hi! Hi. There's Rosalita. We should call Oscar. Why can't we call the adult first? Kanika? Kanika, please? Can we just call the adult? I want an adult. I know I'm an adult. I want an adultier adult. Okay, here we go. She didn't. Guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. There I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. It's always been like this. I really feel like I missed out on my risk-taking years. I never did anything like this. Haha, yeah, I would never. Doubt. Between the two of you, doubt. I'm not the only one doubting, it seems. Okay, maybe I poked my head in there a few times. Well, let's get in there before someone else gets hurt. Whoa, you sure you want to tag along, Meeks? Blaze and I could handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. And as much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Yes. Yes, I fucking should. You pull out your phone and dial your cousin. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. I cannot begin to thank you enough for answering your phone for me. A kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me? This one isn't my fault, I swear to fuck. Whatever, I'll head down there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. When you get snarky, I'll wait. Good. Go wait. Find a tree and lean against it. To lean against and wait for your cousin. Stella and Kanika will probably be fine without you. You stand outside the mines, anxiously eyeing the tree line, hoping not to glimpse any inhuman movements. Huh, you actually waited for me. I don't know what to say. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I have waited? Do I need to explain that to you? You haven't exactly been reliable since you've gotten here. Ma'am, you have known me not even 48 hours. That is not a good time to make a good basis of comparison. I fucked up once. I apologized. It was not even my fault. Thank you very much. But whatever, I can prove that to you. Let's go. Come on, let's get this over with. I don't like the thought of you walking around in an abandoned coal mine, but I'd rather not leave you out here unattended. Should be safe enough with me there to guide the way. Okay. Tabitha huffs her way up to the mine entrance and disappears into the darkness. Follow her. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expect, the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and Tabitha to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Do you know why the entrance to this place was boarded up? Because there was a collapse 100 years ago that killed an exact number of people, which I should know because I read the books about. 168 people. A man named Charles Shaw decided it was okay to use faulty wood for support struts, and the entire mine came down. It almost ruined our family. A lucky few died instantaneously, but for most of the souls who perished here, it was slow and agonizing. Trapped under rubble and left to slowly succumb to crush injuries or burns, or dehydration. It took a week to clear out most of the rubble and recover the bodies. The few survivors who were dragged out were never the same. I can't say I blame them. Makes you think so sure it's his fault. Doesn't really matter whose fault it is. That's ancient history at this point. 100 years on, who cares about pointing fingers and passing blame? One person in particular, apparently. Everyone involved is long dead. You're not wrong. What I care about are the 168 people who climbed down to their deaths that day, unaware of the hand they'd been dealt until they were literally buried by it. None of us know the price we have to pay until our debt is due. Tabitha's ruminations are interrupted by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. It sounds like rock shifting somewhere deeper in the mines. We should be careful. Have you not been careful up until this point? Did I give you my whole tragedy of the past spiel for nothing? More careful! Stop not liking me. I'm trying. Come on, it came from this way. Tabitha hastens her pace and quickly disappears deeper into the mine. Echoing through the tight corridors, you and Tabitha can pick up snippets of a tense argument. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you. That's messed up. I think it qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Come on, kiddos. There's some really spooky stuff going on in town right now. You shouldn't be hanging out down here. We're not kids, then stop acting like it. Yeah, we're teens. Well, you look like a bunch of kids to me. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Looks like we found our trespassers. I can't believe Stella managed to drag Kanika out here. She avoids me like the plague. What's the deal with you and Kanika anyway? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't hold anything against her aside from the fact that she's always hated me. She probably just got jealous that Stella and I started spending time together. But that was years ago, so who knows? What do you think of Kanika? I think the two of us are more alike than she'd care to admit. I respect her, but don't tell her I said that. I wouldn't want to appear weak. I don't know if she's jealous, but she needs to get over it because some of her hatred is too much. Like she, from what I've gathered, at any rate, thus far, Kanika's mad at Tabitha for something Tabitha's mom did. Or grandma. When they tried to buy the store. Not even Tabitha trying to buy the store. Like, why are you holding a generation grudge, girl? I think she just hates our family. She doesn't know our family. She knows me. Barely. You're right. It's not fair. It isn't, but it's fine. I've given up on other people understanding me. It doesn't matter. Let's move on. They're close. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. Within, a group of teens engages Stella and Kanika in a heated argument. All of them are too caught up in the moment to notice you or Tabitha approach. My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility. He says that they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left. So it's actually really safe and we can hang out here whenever we want. Wait, Becca, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month. Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job in the morning. What? Yeah, congrats on getting your dad demoted or fired. Well, that's more his fault, genuinely. Well, not more his fault, just absolutely his fault for telling you this. Oh, shit. Oh, hey, Tabby. Hey, Blaze. We thought we lost you there. Did you run off to snitch to Tabitha? This is not... The fuck? Kanika sighs. It's probably for the best. These kids are refusing to listen to us. Yeah, no shit. Hey, don't talk about us like we aren't here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alexis, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. Just shush. Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Aw, come on. This place was way sturdy. Check this out. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps the strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. Sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realized how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. Hey! I just realized he has Bugs Bunny on his shirt. Be tall, hit things, but maybe not a mine strut. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. Other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart, too. Enough! The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life. And I would like to see the sun again before I die. Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous things all the time, and I still do dangerous stuff now. And somebody fucking died, Stella! You need to tell them where they can't. Who are we to tell them shit? I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It's entirely within my rights to tell them to leave. Much like it's entirely within my rights to tell you to leave.
Was your lifetime ban from my mind's not clear enough message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha, Tara a new one. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? My Stella can't possibly be sad with me around. How absolutely rude. These pups need to learn some manners. Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. I mean, if she was just clickbaity, she wouldn't be getting the views. Or the sponsor. Just saying. So she's sad. So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Fucking clapback. Look, we just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. Dad said we can't stay in our house. They got a hot plate and a couple of cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. This is about your house being haunted. No. Kanika! What the fresh hell is this? Haunting. Oh my god, did my dad tell you that? I know I said I'm gonna be open about everything, but now I'm just... She's just fucking checking her nails. She's just having a baby crush. You know what Pixel told me? My cat? It's a long story. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Oscar actually invited us to check it out when we saw him earlier today. It could make for a fun, non-abandoned coal mine related activity. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, can we fucking get out of the fucking mines? There's no ghost, Stella. It'd be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. What sucks is he is telling you about it, and it is haunted, and it does suck, and it's terrible, and fuck. Ugh, you're all children, and none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might actually have some character. Exactly. Rosalina's not that mature anyway. She still sleeps with her stuffed animal. Do not insult the stuffies. Doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know. Yay, pork chop! I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labor? She's trying to get you guys to fucking leave. At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. I've seen some real bad things in this town. Even if it isn't a ghost, it doesn't mean Oscar is lying to you. Ugh, why are all the adults in this town such weirdos? Have you seen this town? There's no ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts. Oscar's just lying. Yo, what if we break in and ghost bust the place anyways, just to be sure? Oh my god, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house. I mean, if you forget your keys, do you not break into your house? There is no ghost that you know of. I bet we could find out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you can always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. Something is up. Ghost or not, even taking a look at it from this point of view, something's up. Something's happening. And she's just being your friend. Like, call me your shit. I don't care, and I can't believe I've wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned coal mines. Speaking of... Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mind noises? It's Tommyknockers, for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we gotta check this out. Stella! God, I wish there was a way to, like, Tabitha and Kanika don't have to be besties. But I wish there was some way for them to at least, like, I don't know, you know, just kind of, maybe not exactly see eye to eye, but just, I don't know. Also, hang on, I gotta move this. Just, I don't know, realize there's similarities or stuff, or realize maybe that, you know, she's not her past and that, yeah, fuck if I know. I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Aw, come on, Tabby, you could come along too. You guys are going after something spooky. Count me in. Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody's staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Please listen to Tabby before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Well, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and like, I've been zoning out the whole time I've been here. They also went that way, though, Miles. Like, you got... Like, they had to go past you. Ugh, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. It's probably for the best, dear. Stella, stop sneaking into my minds. Please, I am literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could have already be done with this little mess. But no, there just have to be remnants from a bygone era. Didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mines! Get the fuck out of my mines! Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. This mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally fine. Whatever. Come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing this. Those idiots get themselves lost and die. I'm not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mine! Except for you, Blaze. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure, I could never fit in that tunnel anyways. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. Only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. I don't remember that happening, but okay. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies, and service down here sucks. I will happily escort these 2 knuckleheads out. No, you're not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Ah, come on, Tabby! I've been down here a ton! I can totally help out! Tabitha sighs. There's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine, I won't waste my time arguing. I've read a lot of stories about cave rescuers needing their own rescues. Should we get the professionals down here? Are we biting off making more than we can chew? I am a professional. I'd also prefer to resolve this issue without word getting out if possible. Again, I don't want to deal with angry parents trying to sue me for their own negligence. Inspiring. Kanika! Just, what the fuck? Yeah, she's not Tabitha's... Okay, God, I always go into this. Tabitha, Yeah, sure, I could call Tabitha a girl boss and she could do no wrong and all that, but like, does it matter why she's doing it? She's still doing it. You know, it's like, oh, should I build an orphanage? Just because I want to make myself seem like a good person. It's like, the orphans don't fucking care if you want to seem like a good person or not. If they actually get, you know, they legit get a good orphanage and shit out of it, they're not going to care. And it's just like, it's understandable she doesn't want to get in trouble. I mean, it's a bit whatever, but it's just like, I don't know, she's just being whatever about it. It's like, I don't want people giving me shit over this. People keep giving me shit over this. They shouldn't have been in here. I tried to get them out of here, and now we have to go get them. Don't worry, Blaze. It'll be fun and safe. No, it won't be! I'm sure that's exactly what you told her last night, and we all know how that ended. Okay, let's go. Sure. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Excuse me, I'm a formidable and self-sufficient monster hunting companion. Haha, yeah, that's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night, and who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully soon. For sure, we won't be long. Cool, can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Bye, Gretchen. Kanika, Miles, and Zane head towards the entrance of the mine, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, no dawdling. We should catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. Let's go. I realize some of the stuff left behind. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of a conversation bounce across the walls. But Becca, why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was, like, really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Aw, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. Can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Just smug little look. Hey! I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her vibes are really neat. Come on, she doesn't even have a sponsor. Why do you get this far off look? Like, what is happening over here? What did you smoke? Come on, she doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? Plenty of them? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice. I make plenty from ads and donations. You literally live in a house. Like, you may own the house because, you know, your grandfather built the house. But, like, you still pay bills on that. There's still utilities and everything and all that other shit. How's that teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? I feel nothing about it. The opinion of children don't interest me. I know, you kind of hesitated there. You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think about you doesn't mean that I care about what people think about me. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. Dang, Meat and Rice, that's a big deal. They're like on every big podcast. Thank you. Feels like a really big step for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all of those things she said tonight. I'm surprised you don't have a thicker skin. Like, I've seen YouTube comments. Also, again, what is happening? You're like chameleoning and looking in different directions. Agreed. You never struck me as someone who let other people's opinions bother you. If you did, I wouldn't have tried so hard to keep you off my property. Well, I know you don't mean it. Agree to disagree. Let's go. I don't care if they're gossiping about me or not. Another knock, closer, interrupts your thoughts, followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just the mine sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. I saw it. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. That's the sound of the active mine echoing through the walls, right? Nah, it's Tommyknockers. I'm sure of it. It's not Tommyknockers. That being said, it's also definitely not the active mine. We use a machine these days, and it sounds nothing like that. It's probably just rocks falling somewhere deeper in the mine, which is also bad for obvious reasons. Are you sure this is gonna meet up? Yes, I'm familiar with all of the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not too far from here where everything joins back up. You know what? Let's just keep going. We're getting closer. Let's keep moving. God, just this, that's how small it is. That's how confined this place is. Like, fuck. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's distant, still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens, their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. How is anybody seeing down here, actually? We have no light source. And here we are. The tunnel they crawled through passes through the chamber below. It shouldn't be hard to find them once we get down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you always wanted. Tabitha crawls up to the ladder and disappears over its edge. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins the climb down. You walk the ladder and climb down. Wait, I walk to the ladder? How short am I? I'm fucking short. I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Pretty sure? I thought you'd been down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry. I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it's actually this way. Oh, shut up. No one even wanted you to come with us anyway. Becca? Yep, they're close, all right. Good thing they're so damn loud. Sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, a desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Hey, are you alright, Blaze? What do you think you're doing? Get away from there! Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone, illuminates that. Blaze, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. I'm fine. Ugh. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm just going to get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? Just noticed. Oh, Stella. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you're so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go. Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. Increasingly desperate voices of other teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. God, that knocking is not helping with my headache. What just happened? I had some sort of vision. Did you see it too? There's gotta be fumes or something down here. It's an old mine. These places are death traps. You probably just hallucinated. Are you literally gaslighting me right now? I said I saw it too. Stop being weird. We're leaving. Rosalina appears in the passageway to your left, out of breath and teary-eyed. I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with that knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up the ladder, both of you. But wait, Becca and Alexis are still down there. We can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Do you have a death wish, little girl? This isn't a movie. The best thing we can do to help those girls right now is to not be buried alive ourselves. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do this. Blaze, don't do this to me. They're kids, Tabitha. I'm not gonna leave them down here. Are you serious? I know, and I'm sorry. Thank you. They're back this way. Hurry. I know I literally just talked about it. I'm sorry. You run after her. The mines shake with each new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust fall off the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. Rosalina leads the way and Tabitha isn't far behind you. I thought you knew the way out. I thought you'd been down here a million times already. I was making it up, okay? I swear to God, Blaze, if we get stuck down here. Why did you decide to come along? You won't regret it. We'll see about that. We're coming. Just stay where you are. Rosalina, you came back. I don't want to die down here. Then move. Okay. You quickly push your way back towards the entrance, pieces of fallen rock littering the path around you. All of you, start climbing. Now! Once the last teen is up, Tabitha grabs onto the ladder and starts climbing. I'm coming, I'm sorry. You follow suit and start climbing. This way, come on! Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who spent her entire working life in and around coal mines. Why couldn't you have just listened to someone other than yourself, Becca? I'm sorry, okay? God! Continue towards the entrance. You push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. To your horror, you can see cracks forming on the walls of the tunnel. Come on, we've got to go faster. We're almost there, I can see the entrance. Your surroundings quake as the mines collapse around you. And then the knocking fades, and you feel safe having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. What the fuck? What the fuck? Rosalina? Are you okay? Clearly she's not okay, idiot. Shut up, Becca. This was your idea to go down here in the first place. This is your fault. Shit. Why? Why did this have to happen? Okay, the knocking stops at least. All of you stay exactly where you are. I'm gonna make some calls. This really hurts. Sel and Kanika pop their heads through the mine entrance. Tabitha just stormed out of there. Are you... Oh my God! Rosalina, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Stella already called an ambulance. But that means the cops are gonna come. They're gonna know I was drinking. They're gonna know we went there to drink, right? Becca, that doesn't matter. If my dad finds out, he'll kill me. He can't know. Becca squirms through the gap in the boards and scampers away. Don't worry about her, Rosalina. She's being an asshole. One of us should wait by the gate to make sure they can find us up here. Should check in with Tabby to see if she needs help. We're gonna get you help. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, I'll go down to the gate. Rosalina, I'm so sorry. I'll be back soon. We're gonna get you out of here. And you're gonna be just fine, okay? Place in Alexis will keep you safe until then. Don't worry, pup. I know you're sick, but I'm here to keep you warm. Am I gonna die? Rosalina, don't say things like that. I don't even have a thing to cheer her up. Oh. Of course you're not gonna die. The ambulance will be here any minute. You're gonna be okay, I promise. Thanks, Blaze. Rosalina's breaths come in quick, irregular bursts. If I don't make it, tell my dad I'm sorry. I'm the one who has something to be sorry about. This is all me and Becca's fault. We never should have gone down there. It's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Rosalina pauses, catching her breath. Thank you, Blaze. I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. Couldn't have done it without your help. Alexis is right. You're very mature for your age. Worrying about others at a time like that. You're more brave than a lot of adults I know. It's true, Rosalina. You're really brave. Braver and smarter than I am. And stuck with Alexis, maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have been different. It's just not fair that this is happening to you. You're the nicest person I know. Rosalina? Still awake, just hurts like hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand till they come back with help, okay? Don't go to sleep just yet, pup. Alexis grasps Rosalina's hand. Tears streak down both of their cheeks as you sit in silence together, waiting for the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Some of my men are on their way with forklifts. We'll get you out of there soon. They're over here, Earl. Jesus H. Christ, you aren't kidding about the emergency. There'll still be a bit for before the ambulance. The nearest depot is over in Brevard, so it'll be at least another half an hour. Shit. You heard that, man. You heard the man. You've got half an hour to dig her out of there. Rosalina, sweetie, I'm here. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We're all here. You can hang on, Rosalina. I know you can. Tabitha's men quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina out from the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Sir, I'm afraid there's no space in the back. What you mean? I can't ride with her? You're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Brevard, so it's quite a ways. Is she going to be okay? She's going to make it, right? Please, God! Yes, sir, I promise you we're going to do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Rosalina, my poor little baby. I'll be there as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be there. You won't be alone. I love you, Dad. Paramedics load Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you off to the side as the police talk to Tabitha and her men. What the hell happened in there? I am so sorry. It's okay, it's okay. At least nobody died. What happened, though? It's just a horrible accident. Nobody could have known what this would happen. I mean, sure, but those kids maybe shouldn't have been in an abandoned coal mine. No, this was no teenager's fault. It's a parent's job to make sure their kids don't deliberately put themselves in these situations. Rosalina was mad at me, and instead of fixing the thing that was driving her away, I just ignored it. This is my fault. Oscar, I'm the parent here. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about our house being haunted, but I've seen things that I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. My offer still stands to check it out for you, once you're back from the hospital, that is. Thanks, Stella. That means a lot. I've gotta go. Mr. Gutierrez? Is it okay if I come too? I want to be there for her. Of course, Alexis. It'll be good for her to see a friendly face. The two of them head over to Oscar's car and drive off. Do you think Rosalina's gonna be okay? The paramedic said she was stable. She's a tough kid. She'll be okay. That was too easy to be our ditchling problem. Yeah, I think you're right. We still got a lot of unanswered questions, too, even more than we had this morning. We had a lot of questions this morning. This is all still a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern. Right? There was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just autosuggestion? We talked about that mine a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Blaze and Tabby had, like, simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't autosuggestion. She left us. She was getting help. I'm not gonna harp on her for this. What happens now? What happens now? We go home. Now hold on. Now hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, Miss, in private? Okay, fine. Just make it quick, and don't you dare try to pull anything on her. She did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We're witnesses to this too. Oh sure, but it can wait. We know where to find y'all. You know where to find me too. If you don't know where Tabitha's house is, that is... You need glasses, my man. What a coincidence. Running into you 2 nights in a row. This is my colleague, Deputy Derrickson. Pleased to meet you, Blaze. Apologies for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. Man has to have his me time. I mean, like, I get you getting a day off. That's a weird way to put... Why does your pocket look closed, but has a pen on it? Sir, your shirt does not make sense. Did you stab that pen through your pocket? Anyway. But I was briefed on the events of last night, even though we're still not sure what went on could be considered a crime. Duke has been missing since then, though we found neither hide nor hair of him. Could be he's just on an extended hunting trip. He's dead. He was shot. We told you Worms the fuck he was. It wouldn't be the first time he's done something like that. I was told the footage showed his supposed body, but we couldn't get that camera working, so no way to confirm until we track him down. Now I understand both of these were terribly unfortunate accidents that had nothing to do with you being in the area, but... An officer of the law, you have to understand that we get little suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. And, we have to ask, what exactly were these teenagers doing in a shuttered mine owned by your family? And what were you why were you down there with them? Oh, we were starting up the old coal mines again, you suspicious little shit. I save once again. It was a mine collapse. What could I have possibly done that the police would care about? Just trying to gather all the facts. Our duty as officers of the law, you see, just being thorough. You're being assholes! But I see there's not much more to be discussed as of yet. We'll let you go on about your evening, but we may be in touch.
You can't go fuck yourself.
Have a good one. Fuck you both. Finger guns. Go fuck yourself. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The two officers wander back towards the mine. Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Oh, Stella. I just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Neeks? Stella, no, this is just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. Oh, hey. Guess the cops are done with you? What are they, gonna take you in for being present in an accident? Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Kanika gets it! Girl? You're scaring me a little. Always blame everything on drifters, even acts of God, I guess. Excellent, you didn't get arrested. Now come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Blaze? Please stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. I'll text you when we're back. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep your eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. Sorry about today. Tabitha doesn't answer. Sorry for apologizing? Am I talking too much, or... At least you called. How are you holding up? Poorly, but I'd rather we didn't get into it. Okay. I'm doing terribly, by the way, just in case you wanted to know. Yeah, me too. Gotta focus on the road, though. Why did you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. Poor Rosalina, poor Oscar. He should have kept tighter reins on that girl. I never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen. I have Perlani to thank for that. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. Ugh, what am I telling you this for? You could tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. And about Perlani, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now, but I think I'd like that. Yay. I gotta focus on the road. I know. Fucking. I can whatever it later. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha sink back into silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week, unfortunately. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. And for waiting for me, I appreciate it. I'll see you in the morning. Thank you for saying thank you. Good night. You head up to your room to turn in. You collapse at Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again, too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than a mine collapse. No way am I sleeping tonight. Think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. I would still close the drapes, because like I don't know about her, but I wouldn't be able to sleep like that, especially knowing somebody was outside. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face, twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks, trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Just the cat. It's always just the cat. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. Just want a warm place to sleep. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her pet presence sets your mind at ease as you finally slip into a deep sleep. This is the end of Chapter 2. Episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. I will do so. Alright, I usually stream for a little bit longer, but we got through a whole chapter of Scarlet Hollow, so I think I will be calling it here for tonight. Should be streaming again tomorrow if everything goes well. So thank you everybody so much for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for watching the VOD either here or over on YouTube in the future. And I don't know about y'all, but I am seriously looking forward to the update. Even with the change, Poozy, what's it? I still want to see. I'm look. The thing to keep in mind, it is the penultimate episode chapter thingy. The last 2 days, they've said, Black Tabby Games has said they're going to release together. And they're just the end, the wrap up, tie in loose threads and everything. And just everything they've said about the chapter coming out in this month, this February. On the 13th of February, unless you're on the other side of the planet, then it's the 14th of February. It's either the day before Valentine's Day or the day of Valentine's Day, depending on where you are. So, yeah. Yeah. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Bye!